Hello all, welcome to our channel GRK Accounting. Today we are going to discuss about the definition of accounting, which was provided by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. Before going to learn about the definition, I think it is better if we understand the wordings mentioned in the definitions. Wordings like transactions, events, recording, classifying, summarizing, analyzing, interpreting, etc. Let us start with the word transaction. In general sense, what does transaction means? It means performance of an act, right? And another word, event. Event means, in general sense, happening as a consequence of transaction, right? So these two are interlinked. Now let us consider an example and we understand much better. Okay, suppose you are a car dealer. Your main motto is to book profit by selling and purchasing of cars. Like you had purchased a car worth 60,000 and you sold it in the market for 70,000. Here you booked a profit of 10,000 rupees. Okay, now purchase and sale of cars is known as a transaction and the profit which you got of 10,000 is known as an event. Okay, I think everyone is clear with the word transactions and events, right? And the next word will be recording. This is the basic function of accounting. Whatever we do, like whatever the transaction takes place, we just record in a journal. Okay, regarding journal we'll discuss in upcoming classes. Like for example, you are paying rent of your shop, so you just record this in a journal. Okay, now the next word will be classifying. You have n number of branches. Like for every branch you need to pay the rent. So all rent expenses will be classifying under the ledger, rent ledger. And we record all the rent expenses in that rent ledger. So here what exactly the definition says? To group transactions or entries of one nature at one place so as to put information in usable form. Okay. By the example which I had explained, I think it will be clear to understand. And the next one will be summarizing. So whatever the transactions you record in general and ledger, through that you will prepare financial statements. Like it will be useful in preparation of financial statements. Okay. Financial statements includes trading and profit and loss account, balance sheet. Okay. Whatever the transactions we record and we classify into ledgers, by using this as a base, we prepare the financial statements by summarizing. Okay. The next will be the analyzing. So whatever you have prepared as a financial statements, if you have a knowledge of analyzing that, then it will be useful. Like if you prepare P&L, in P&L what you will do? All indirect expenses and all indirect incomes you record. Okay, like you can come to know how much profit I had hand and how much profit I had lose compared to last year. Okay, like which expense is having more weightage in our expenses. Like rent you are paying, last time you have paid 10,000 but this time you have paid 20,000. You can analyze what is the difference for this. Next one is interpreting. This is the final function of accounting, whereby the users, like end users, they can make a meaningful judgment about the financial conditions, like whether company is a profit making company or loss making company. Next one is communicating. It just simply means how we communicate the information to the end users to make their decision. Now you guys look at the definition. It will be very easy, right, to understand, because we had discussed each word of definition clearly. Okay. Now we discuss the procedure of accounting. Just procedure of accounting is divided into two types. Generating financial information. Like what are the accounting information we need to record, we need to classify, and we need to summarize. This comes under generating financial information. And the next one is using the financial information. Whatever the financial information we have generated, then how you are going to use the financial information. Like the way how we analyze, the way how we interpret, the way how we communicate to the end users. This is known as using of financial information. I think this procedure of accounting is very easy because we have discussed each word in detail. After discussing about accounting in detail, now we can state the objectives of accounting very easily, right? Like in general, if you talk, what will be the objectives of accounting? Like whatever we had learnt, we will put it in simpler way such that we can understand the objectives of accounting very easily. First one I can tell you is systematic recording of transaction, right? Like whatever you do, whatever transaction you are going to make in a systematic way. How we can do it? By using generals, by classifying into ledgers and into trail balance. The first objective will be systematic recording of transactions. And the second objective will be ascertainment of results. Like by preparing trading and profit and loss account. We prepare trading and profit and loss account just to ensure whether company is profit making or loss making. Next one is ascertainment of financial position. Financial position means like preparing of balance sheet such that we can come to know how much money we invested in the business and for what purpose we have used it. What are the assets which I purchased? Next one, communicating information to the users, end users. Like how we communicate. Provide them balance sheet and we provide them profit and loss account. Apart from that, we need to provide some other reports like cash flow statements and like some schedules we need to prepare, fixed asset schedules, etc. This will be the objectives of accounting. I hope everyone is clear. Okay. That's it for today, guys. And in coming video, we will discuss the accounting terminology like what do you mean by assets? What do you mean by liabilities? What do you mean by balance sheet? What do you mean by profit and loss account? Like this, whatever the accounting terminology were there, we will cover in the next video. Okay. Thank you.